Hey, Conor here at Neversink Farm, and talk about the Aquifer Gardener. Now I have two types of aquifers. One is Aquifer Farmer, which is a kit, 4 or more stands, aquifer stands, that's done with a quick connect and poly tube. Then there's the Gardener, which I sell as singles, and this has just regular hose fittings, not quick connect. And so I just wanted to show you how it's connected and disconnected. So when you get it, it'll have an end cap. So if you want to run them in the series, you take that off, put the hoses in between them. If you want to cap it off at the end of a line or just want to use one, then that'll cap it off. You're all good. Okay. So these brass parts are part of the aquifer. So those don't come out. You're going to attach your hose to it, okay? And an important thing to remember is hoses come with very different quality fixtures. So sometimes you'll have a fixture that's not pure brass, it'll be like a mixture of different metals. Sometimes there'll be aluminum. Well, if you mix aluminum with brass, it'll lock on tight, especially if you leave it there. So if you leave this out in the field for a season with aluminum against brass, it's going to be almost impossible to remove. That's what happens with different types of metals. They exchange electrons, I believe, and then they fuse together. So if you don't want that to happen, just make sure they're pure brass, because these are pure brass and there won't be any trouble. Okay, so they just screw on. Okay, hand tight, right? As long as you have a washer in there, it should be fine. Right, and then it should hand tight off, right? Either side, doesn't matter. But if it is a little bit stuck, right, what you want to do is use 2 wrenches, okay? Because what you don't want to do is do 1 wrench and then pull this, because you're going to crack the body. This is just poly pipe, and it's just going to crack. Right, so if you're trying to wedge it against this thing, right, you want to do that, right? You want to put it on both brass pieces, right? So I'm putting it on that brass piece in there, and then I'm putting it on this brass piece on the outside, okay, so that I can hold the aquifer in place and undo it, and then unscrew it once you get it loose. And the same on this side, right? Right, you're going to hold on the hose and on the aquifer. That's it. And then there's no way this is going to break. You're going to be fine. But I always recommend just hand tight. Any hose fitting is designed to be hand tight because it has a washer in there, right? So they just go inside there, and if you actually do put them on too tight, they actually start leaking again. So just hand tight, and you shouldn't have a problem. Right, so see, that's as tight as it's going to be. But if it is, holding, right, just get in there and hold that one, and then undo the other one, get it loose, and come right off. All right, so hope that was helpful, and thanks for watching. Until next time.